how did the idea to have you voice the Egg Boiz?
Per our contracts, we all have to voice like a minor character. And it's funny to say like we have to, you know. Obviously, like I love voicing the Egg Boiz, but it wasn't what I auditioned for. I never knew. I didn't even know what the Egg Boiz were until I went in to record the first episode. I was like, hey Viv, you know, the fuck are these guys? She was like, oh, they're, you know, Serpentious' little minions. And she was like, yeah, I don't know, have you thought about like a voice at all that you want to do from? And I was like, yeah, I mean, they're really little, so like, what if I made them like sound like a kid, or like say, you know, like something weird, and some, because I don't know, I hadn't seen a rendering of them yet, so I didn't really know like how small. Yeah. And she was like, no, they're kind of they're a little bigger, and what if you go like more like rotund, like deeper? And I was like, okay, like how about this? And she was like, yep, we're gonna do that. Coming from a theatrical background, I was not very versed in spontaneity, which is something for a television actor and for a voice actor that is extremely important. It is also very important for a theater actor, but by proxy of like the nature of the rehearsal process, we are spontaneous mainly in the rehearsal space. And then for the run, you know, after we have in rehearsal distilled our performance down to the perfect, you know, perfect version of, okay, this is the performance, this is the character, and the way that I want to express this character on stage. Once we've distilled that down, then it's a matter of facilitating the, I don't want to say illusion of spontaneity, but facilitating spontaneity day after day after day after day after day of doing the same thing over and over again. So I hadn't really ever walked into a space and been like, cool, let me create a character on the spot. Cool, let me say these lines that I, you know, just read yesterday. And I walked out of there feeling good about Angel Dust, fucking terrible about the Egg Boiz. Oh. I had only ever attached quality to the amount of time and the amount of effort that I had put into working on a character. And that was the first time, you talk about lessons, like that was the first time when I saw people's reactions to the Egg Boiz that I realized, I'm like, oh, like maybe what just naturally and spontaneously comes from me is enough.